Can you believe UFC and the WWE are now under the same umbrella?
Just thinking about the path that I took, years back, and then to see this kind of take its form is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, unbelievable. So, like, back in the day, I think it was like 98, the WWE would randomly advertise UFC pay-per-views on the bottom of their screen, maybe twice, and then just disappeared. And there was like a weird feud between WWE and UFC, but seeing them now owned by the same company. Yeah, it's very interesting that you were part of both of their history, and now they're together. Hopefully this will give you more eyes on you, and we can get you back onto one of those screens, because The Ultimate Fighter was an incredible show. Do you disagree?
Well, it's funny too, because I really enjoyed that, but that's how I started the Lion's Den, was, housing fighters, doing tryouts, filming them, interviews, having them fight one another. And then to see it turn into an actual series and show was pretty incredible.
Right. Season 3, you were one of the coaches on
Right.
The Ultimate Fighter. And that really, to me personally, I think a lot of people would agree, is the success of that show launched UFC into a new stratosphere, because before everyone knew about it, but that really was like the rivalry between you and Ortiz. Like, that's intense stuff there. Do you agree that without the success of that show, UFC wouldn't have landed where it is now?
Well, it's hard to take one piece of that era, like the Ultimate Fighter, without having guys like me and Tito, and others like, Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture and all those guys that came in after us, for the show to be successful. Mm-hmm. Obviously, those things playing together got eyes on the actual show itself, because the feud me and Tito had, it turned a lot of eyeballs. Best damn sports show, feud of the year. I mean, there was just everything. I mean, it blew up pretty big. So for us to have that during that time put a lot of eyes on the actual show that was happening. And then when you had that fight between Steph and Bonner, I mean, you think about that, right? I mean, it was an incredible fight. That opened the doors up wide open for all those people that were there to see Ken Shamrock and Tito Ortiz, and also the finals of that, to see those fights and how great that fight was, really launched The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's not talked about more often. I've been seeing a little bit more glimpses here and there. That's why I was like, I get to talk to Ken. This is a perfect opportunity to bring it up, because there's been so much happening with UFC and the WWE, but with the WWE and UFC being owned by TKO, one of your old rivals in the WWE joined the board of directors, The Rock, of all people. The final boss. He had a great performance at WrestleMania 2 nights in a row. Are you shocked to see that a wrestler isn't just working for the company? They are on the board of the company.
No, I think The Rock is an incredible human being. And I think if anybody during that time that I had worked with or had been around at that time, he was a class act. So this is a great person to be in that position and to be able to do what he's doing in both areas. Rock's a physical specimen. I mean, like, the guy is incredibly gifted. I believe that if he would have focused in the NFL, he probably could have played in the NFL. He's just got a lot of athletic ability.
Man, yeah,
and he's an intelligent individual. He's a smart guy.